Hey guys, Ronny here. Welcome to another tutorial about Canva. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create an animated GIF like this one with Canva 2.0 and how to insert that into an email to send to a potential customer. Let's dive in. So you want to create animated GIFs with Canva, and this is the video that is going to show you exactly how to do that. As you know, I like to use real life examples when I create my tutorials, when I demonstrate something with Canva. Why? Because I don't want to lose your time. I don't want to show you how to create a random project that you will probably never use in your whole life. I would rather pick an example that you guys are going to be using on a regular basis to show you something very practical that you can use in your business, in your professional life. So the example I'm going to be using here is, let's say you just created a PowerPoint presentation, right? And I'm going to say PowerPoint because this is the commonly accepted word for presentation. But let's say you just gave a presentation. And for this presentation, you prepared, of course, and you created a set of slides. So within your set of slides, you have three different slides, these three slides right here, that kind of give people three tips to build a brand that people will remember. So the first slide is know your audience, then remain consistent, and then use great visuals. So these are three tips you were giving in your presentation, in your slide deck, to your audience to remind them, okay, follow these three tips, and then you elaborated on these tips, of course. But now you want to create an animated GIF that you will be using with these three tips that you gave during your presentation, and you are going to include this animated GIF in an email that you will send to the people who gave you their email address during the presentation or right after the presentation during the networking session. So this is the project we are going to tackle today, and I'm going to show you how to do just that. Hey, do you want to learn how to use Canva like a pro? Well, I can certainly help you with that and teach you all of my secrets. I have put together a 5-hour master course about Canva that will take you from zero to Picasso in only one day. If you like that idea, make sure you click on the first link in the description below to get your discounted coupon. So first thing first, let's see what we have here. Each of these slides is made of two different things. Actually, three different things. There is the background, then there is an icon, and then there is a text box, right? And each of the three slides is similar in this structure. This is important because if this was only like a plain image, so everything blended into one image, it wouldn't work the same way with the Animation Pro tool. So let me talk a little bit about the Animation Pro tool. So this Animation Pro is a Canva for Work feature. As many of you know already, Canva recently updated its app and it's now called Canva 2.0, or at least people call it like this. It's still Canva, the brand didn't change, but they call it internally and also trying to push this to their audience, Canva 2.0. So Canva 2.0 has a different way of naming the differences, the different features that you get between the free version, which is Canva, and the paid version, the one that you have to pay every month, which is called Canva for Work. So now Canva for Work, the features that are included in Canva for Work, so the paid version, but not in the free version, are called apps. And if you click on this button, so the last tab of your left panel right here, if you click on apps, then you will see all the apps included in your Canva for Work bundle. The first one is Animation Pro. So Animation Pro lets you create animated GIFs and animated videos with your Canva graphics. So that's pretty awesome. And this is what we are going to do right here. Back to our project here. We want to animate these three tips. So the first thing we are going to do is to add 3 more slides to your existing slides with numbers. So tip number 1, 2, and 3. So in order to do this, I'm going to duplicate this image. So copy page. All right. So this one, just going to get rid of what's in there, and I'm going to type 1 in the element tab. Okay, I'm going to type 1. So I need to find the number 1, which is big and bold. So I'm going to go for this one, okay? And what I will do, I will use the same color as my text here, which is this color right here. It could be any color really. It really depends on your branding, your visual identity, and the color palette you chose for your project, which probably will depend. If you're using our case here, our example, it will be the color palette you chose for your slides, right? So I'm going to use this one. Now I can get rid of this, and I'm going to center this. And I'm going to be creating 3 slides like this. Now, this is a little bit too big. It is centered, as you can see, but it's too big. I want to reduce, I want to leave more white spaces on this slide. But instead of reducing the size of it and then creating another one and reducing the size and not being exactly sure that my numbers are exactly the same size, I'm going to show you a little trick. So let's say I'm going to get rid of this, create a new one, and have the right color. Now I'm going to type 2, find the same number, give it the same color, and I'm going to type 3, do the same process. Same color, there we go. So now we have 1, 2, 3 stack onto one another. So what I'm going to do is to select all 3 of these numbers and then reduce the size to the size I actually want on my slides. So this is much better, right? So this way, I don't have to struggle later to make each of these numbers exactly the same size as the previous ones. So now I have this slide carrying the 3 of my numbers. I can just copy this page twice and then get rid of the numbers that I don't need. So this one is 1, make sure it's perfectly centered. This one should be 2. Make sure it's perfectly centered, and this one should be 3. Getting rid of the other ones, make it perfectly centered, and there we go. We have 1, 2, 3, and let me zoom out. You see these numbers are exactly the same size. So this is a little trick for you to simplify your life really when it comes to sizing elements, because you're going to create a series, you want them to look exactly the same size, same alignment. So now all I have to do is position these slides where they belong. So this goes down, move down like this. This one as well moves down 1 position like this, and this one is at the right position. So zooming back in, number 1, know your audience. Number 2, remain consistent. And number 3, use great visuals. So now my project is ready. I'm basically ready to export this. So I'm going to hit publish and go to Animation Pro. Now, people, remember, this is a Canva for Work feature. So if you are using Canva, the free version, this option won't be available to you. So in order to access this, you have to subscribe to Canva's premium plans, the paid plans of Canva, which I'm going to head over to this page right now so I can show you. If you type in canva.com/pricing, then you will see the conditions. You have Canva, it's free forever, you have all this. But then if you want the full suite of apps like I just showed you, you need to upgrade to Canva for Work. So it's $12.95 a month, or if you pay yearly, it comes down to a little bit less than $10 per month. In my opinion, it's really worth it. You have a ton of value for this money. So this is how you upgrade your Canva to Canva for Work. Okay, so back to our project right here. If you are a Canva for Work user, you will have the Animation Pro tool and feature when you want to export. So this is how it works. By clicking on Animation Pro, then you can choose first the file format. I'm going to do things the other way around. I'm going to focus on the format first. You can export this as a movie, so MP4, or animated GIF, which is what we want. We want to include this in our email. So the animated GIF is going to be easier to include in our email. So next is the style of animation. You have 7 different styles, with actually the simple one is just no animation. It's just simply going from one slide to the next one. So you have 6 different kinds of animation: fade, pan, block, rise, breathe, and slide. So you can play around and see which one you prefer. Me personally, I like the block animation that kind of brings a block like a rectangle and then transitions into your text. So this is neat, and this is the one I'm going to be using, but feel free to play around with the other ones, see what works for you, and just go for this. Okay, so I'm going to choose block and then animated GIF and hit download. So there we go. Now the design is ready and it's actually downloading. You see here, animation.gif is downloading. All right, my animation is now ready and I'm going to go fetch it from wherever it is. This is it. I'm going to rename this my 3 tips to create a brand people remember. Okay, and I'm going to copy this to my desktop right here. There, I'm going to put it here so it's easy to find. So let's continue our project of sending that email to a potential customer I met at the conference where I gave my presentation. So I prepared an email right here. Hey Alex, as promised, these are my 3 tips to create a brand people will remember. Let me know if you have any question. And now I want to include my animated GIF here in my email. So I'm just going to insert a photo, upload, and then I'm going to be choosing my 3 tips to create a brand people will remember. I will open this. It will upload into my email. And there we go. We have the animated GIF straight here in our email. This looks pretty sleek. And now I have this valuable piece of content that I can send to my potential customers, to the people who left me their business cards. And I'm going to send it right now. Of course, I'm not sending this to a customer, but to myself to show you how it looks. So let me do this. And there it is. This is my email right here. My 3 tips to create a brand people remember. So this is what you will see when you click on this email. You will see my animated GIFs is actually right there in the middle of my email. This looks pretty awesome. And I'm very proud to sending this to my potential customers. This will boost my credibility and show them that I'm a professional visual communicator. I know what I'm doing. So this is it, guys. I created this animated GIF with the Animation Pro feature from Canva. Let me remind you one more time that this is a Canva for Work feature, so it won't be available to you if you're not a paid user of Canva. All right, guys, so this finishes the video. I hope you learned something interesting about creating animated GIFs with Canva 2.0. I suggest you play around with the feature, and I will see you in the next video.